executive session and return to general session.
Madam Chair, I move that we conclude executive session, return to general session.
Thank you, Mr. Anderson. Do I have a second? Second. Thank you, Ms. Henson. Is there any discussion? All right, hearing none. All in favor, please say aye. Aye. Anyone opposed? Motion carries. Do I hear a motion to approve the agenda as presented?
Madam Chair, I move we approve the agenda as presented.
Thank you, Mrs. Henson. Is there a second?
Second.
Thank you, Mr. Rice. Is there any discussion? All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Anyone opposed? Motion carries. And we're not doing our automated voting because this is a quick meeting, so we're gonna keep it quick.
Tracy's all good.
Oh, but she is. She's moving faster than I am this morning.
Okay, good.
Do I hear a motion that the board approve 32 certified staff and 3 administrative staff as presented by administration?
Madam Chair, I move that we approve 32 certified staff and 3 administrative staff as approved by administration.
Thank you,
Or
Mrs. Henson.
presented by.
Thank you, Mrs. Henson. Is there a second?
Second.
Thank you, Mr. Anderson. Is there any discussion? Ms. Bryce, would you like to give us just a quick update on with the school starting less than a week?
Absolutely. Our schools have been working extremely hard to make sure they are ready for students next week, and we still have a few openings, but they have plans for all of those, and we are fully ready to go next week and welcome our students. So I appreciate both my HR team and all the school administrators who have been working so hard to make that happen.
The new employee breakfast on Tuesday was, there was a lot of excitement in the room.
Absolutely. It
Oh,
was
that's
one of
fun.
my favorite days, yes.
All the new folks joining the Lexington family. It's great. All right, any discussion, comments? All right, all in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Anyone opposed? Motion carries. Do I hear a motion to accept the superintendent's recommendation that district administration shall notify the South Carolina State Board of Education of the breach of an employment contract by employee A pursuant to section 5925-530 of the South Carolina Code of Laws?
Madam Chair, I move that the board approve the superintendent, I make a motion to accept the superintendent's recommendation that administration shall notify the South Carolina State Board of Education of the breach of employment contract by employee A pursuant to section 5925-530 of the South Carolina Code of Law.
Thank you, Mrs. Henson. Do I have a second?
Second.
Thank you, Mr. Anderson. Any comments or remarks about this, Ms. Price or Mr. Ware?
Just to say, we do have a breach policy, and of course you see the state code of law there that we're trying to make sure that we follow. We want to make sure every classroom has someone there, and so we are trying to uphold those contracts and make sure people are sticking to those. So.
Thank you. Thank you for that explanation. Any questions or comments, board? All right, all in favor?
Sorry. This particular teacher, were we able to fill her classroom with another teacher?
They have a plan for the first week of school that they will make sure that someone's in there for the students. So
Great.
we don't have a replacement. We wouldn't be going forward with breach at this point, but they have a plan to work through that for the students.
Anyone else? All right. All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Anyone opposed? Motion carries. All right, superintendent's report. Ms. White?
Thank you. I don't know if we can get the slides on the screen this morning because we're shorthanded. So I'm just going to review very quickly the information that was in your board packets. Our 2024 graduation dates are Wednesday, May 22nd and Thursday, May 23rd. On Wednesday, we start with White Knoll High School, and then at noon, Gilbert, at 4 p.m. Lexington High, and Thursday, 8 a.m. River Bluff, and at noon, Helium High School. We'll also have a celebration of completion for the college center students who are both graduating from high school and getting their 2-year associate degrees this year. This will be the district's first batch of students to come through that amazing program. So that'll be scheduled separately. We had to schedule on weekdays to avoid interfering with Memorial Day weekend this year. So all of our students get out May 23rd next year. And then just a preview of what we'll be doing in 2 weeks from yesterday. We have a heavy agenda on August 15th. We'll review the summer program results. We'll review your budget to determine whether we had more information for you in August to determine whether any amendments are wise. We'll also need to look at issuing the general obligation bonds, as well as the 8% bonds. So we have quite a bit of work to do in the financial area in August. We'll have the status report on student enrollment as of August 15th and the personnel fill rate as of August 15th. And then we need the board to approve the minority business plan. The other two things I wanted to mention to the board are, one, we have said that we will be forthright when we make a mistake. So recently there was a combined meeting of all of the school districts in Lexington County and County Council, and because of vacation schedule, we were 30 minutes late posting public notice at that meeting. So it was posted, but it was posted 30 minutes later than it should have been. And so we have taken steps reviewing with attorneys the proper way to use the FOIA notice. And we're not required to notice if the board is going to come like Tuesday morning to the back of school event, because that's not a meeting and you're not conducting any business out of the public eye, and it's confusing to the public because they don't know if they're invited to that or not. So, but we will be carefully posting and making sure we observe the requirements for posting any meeting in which the board will be discussing or conducting official business. And then finally, Peatland Elementary School is once again going to the World Archery Finals. They happen to occur next week in West Virginia, I believe. And the principal didn't realize that the parents were going to go ahead and take the students. It's the first week of school, so the school can't actually go to help chaperone. But I do want to inform the board today, we did not get that on the agenda for your approval, but I'm informing you of it. If there are no objections, we'll put it on the August 15th agenda for approval retroactively. We don't like to do that, but in this instance, it seems the appropriate thing to do. And that concludes my report. Do you have any questions?
So just the parents are taking them,
I believe that's correct.
and that requires board approval?
It doesn't officially require board approval, but it is a school team. They'll be wearing school t-shirts and uniforms. And this, I think at least would allow the students not to be, not to have an unexcused absence,
I see.
at the least. Anything else you wanted to say, Ms. Gassel? Okay. Thank you.
Thank you, and appreciate everybody being here this morning. Our next regularly scheduled board meeting is August 15th. All of our teachers returned yesterday. There was all kinds of Facebook posts about returning to school. Teachers are very excited about the new school year. We welcome everybody back. Every school and department is gearing up for the first day of school on August 9th, which is less than a week away. It got here very fast. I know y'all feel like it got here really fast. Thank you for all the work that the folks in this room did this summer too to launch this new school year. We look forward to seeing all of those first day of school pictures, and we wish everyone a successful kickoff to the new school year. Do I hear a motion to adjourn the meeting?
Madam Chair, motion to adjourn.
Thank you, Mr. Anderson. Is there a second?
Second.
Thank you, Mrs. Simpson. Is there any discussion? Anybody want to stay a little bit longer? All right. All in favor, please say aye.